Hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we're cracking open 8 Crown Zenith packs. Starting off with a Flock of Starleaf flying away from the storm. Pawniard training by slicing leaves in the forest. Energy Retrieval Trainer. Energy Retrieval Trainer. Purloin being a classic cat and getting in the way of their owner's keyboard. Lairon in the very mineral heavy cave coming up to the, for some reason, glowing pond. Skyform Shaman walking through the forest. I love the stylization for this one. Carnivine wrapped around the tree in the Great Marsh. Ooh, a wonderful Absol IR heading up the mountains as the storm rolls in above them, like always. And for the rare of the pack, a Fierce Hoopa Unbound charging up an Assault Gate attack. Sunkern hopping into the field while the breeze flows through. Shinx looking at the amazing shooting stars from the forest. Grubbin reaching up for something in the bushes. Yungoos on the Alolan battlefield. Cherubi happily running through the field. Bisharp slicing through the winds on the mountaintop. The very pampered Luxio bedding down with his Greedent plush. Okay, a different Luxio, this time one out in a storm. Ooh, another wonderful IR, this time Manaphy. Gross, there's like a school of Bruxish there. Disgusting, get them shits out of here. Anyways, a beautiful card in those creatures. Enamorous floating through the blooming field surrounded by cherry blossom trees. Shinx pouncing on their owner's book. Oddish happily walking along with the fireflies. Pancham enjoying the breeze while high in the tree. Grubbin reaching for the bush. Energy Retrieval Trainer. Friends and Sinnoh Trainer. Salazzle hands coated in flames while poison wafts from her. Rescue Carrier Trainer. Once again the Lairon in the cave for our reverse. And for the rare of the pack we have the Luxray in the forest at night, sending out zaps in all directions. Helioptile running through the field, avoiding the lightning strikes behind them. A Snorunt unleashing a very powerful icy wind in the mountains. Emma perched on the tree on the cliffside. Galarian Meowth looking like a turtle, not being able to get up. A Potion Trainer. A Lost Vacuum Trainer. Lunatone looking at their reflection in the water. Lunatone looking at their reflection. The Pampered Luxio with her Greedent plush. Oh, that was our reverse, and our rare of the pack is the Blossom heading through the forest. Oh nope, it's not come that time once again. I say we're about halfway there, Tangela, very proud of their Razwatberry. The happy Wailmer coming up onto the shore. Oddish walking with the fireflies. So landed in the wheat field under the light of the full moon. Yama perched in the tree. Lunatone looking at their reflection. Krokorok hopping their way around the mountain path. Lost Vacuum Trainer. A Nessa Trainer, a signed one. This is our reverse. I like the signed aspect of it. And for the rare of the pack, we have the nice Absol in the mountains, slicing up the rocks with a razor wind. Galarian Mr. Mime walking through the grassy ravine. Galarian Meowth stuck on their back. Coughing floating high above the buildings in the city. Pawniard training in the forest. Tangela with their Razwatberry. Lairon in the cave. Trekking Shoes Trainer. Aw, the poor Gloom having slipped out of the tree during their sleep. Volcanion in the mountains about to unleash a Hydro Burn for the reverse, and the rare of the pack is a very nice, is this an IR? I can't be sure about the rarity, but it's a beautiful full art Friends and Hisui Trainer. A wonderful get for sure. Couple of packs to go. The Execute heading across the fallen tree. Wailmer happily coming up on shore. Pawniard training in the forest. A Switch Trainer. Seal happily posing as they swim through the ocean. Skyform Shaman in the forest. Pokemon Catcher Trainer. Digging Duo Trainer. A Potion Trainer for the reverse. And we have the Heliolus pair heading through the, I wouldn't call it a savanna, but I'm not really sure what that is. Well, no, it's not a wasteland either. The Heliolus pair traversing the lands, how about? Alrighty, it's come that time once again to find out is last pack best pack or not. If you want more details on the rules, there's a video linked down below, though I don't think we have a very good shot at it today. We've seen at least 2 IRs, plus whatever that Frenzen Hisui was, so I'm not confident, but we'll see how it goes. Snowrun unleashing an icy wind. Scyther checking their blades after slicing up the bamboo. Pawniard training in the forest. Execute traversing the tree. Purloin blocking the keyboard. The sleeping gloom falling from the tree. Electric coming to the surface of the underground lake. An Ultra Ball trainer, I love the stylization for this. A Zeraora stretching out and relaxing in the field for our reverse, and the rare of the pack is the Enamorous floating through the field. Which is obviously and unfortunately going to be another no for last pack best pack, which takes the streak up to like 2 or 3. I can't remember. This is my first day recording this week. I'll find out tomorrow. Well, that's going to be about it out of me. As always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG Live pack opening.